pasado 20 de septiembre se llevó a cabo en el Hotel Renaissance de Baltimore, Downtown, un evento que ocurre 2 veces al año. Es un evento de crecimiento, formación y liderazgo donde se traen personas de alta influencia y de alta visibilidad en el mundo del liderazgo. Y estas personas están con nosotros con el fin de brindarnos mentoría, conocimiento y sobre todo estrategias para expansión de mercado y crecimiento y distribución para empresas que son billonarias en este país, en el mundo financiero. El propósito y la importancia de este evento es que este evento nos permita a nosotros expandir nuestras habilidades, nuestras destrezas y poder adquirir conocimiento de personas que ya han vivido todos estos procesos y sobre todo personas de alta influencia en la comunidad y en la sociedad, y más aún para estas grandes aseguradoras que están enseñándonos y apoyándonos. También los líderes regionales que están teniendo el mayor de los resultados comparten sus temas y son exponentes en esos días para poder ayudar a nosotros y a otras personas a poder llevar a cabo distribución de servicios financieros a la clase latina. Te diría que uno de los enfoques más grandes fue riquezas generacionales. En el caso de nosotros, nuestro énfasis es riquezas generacionales latinas y los componentes que conllevan y el cambio de mentalidad para poder lograr y llevar a cabo exactamente eso. Lo más grande es que hubieron con nosotros aseguradoras y una de las más fuertes en el mercado, que es la empresa Pacific Life. Uno de sus ejecutivos estuvo presente, nos ayudó, nos educó y aparte nos compartió información de impacto en el valor de la empresa Pacific Life y cómo está ayudando a pequeñas y medianas empresas.
¿Sabe lo que mantiene la sangre fluyendo y el corazón latiendo? Escucha eso. Están en el fuego. ¿Y qué es el fuego? Es conectarse.
I'm super excited and blessed to be here today with one of the top brokers in the States at this moment, East Coast, Mr. Simi.
How's it going, brother?
What's going on, Simi?
Good, I'm excited.
So Simi right now in Secretary Marketing is actually one of the top brokers at the national level. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. We've graduated.
How does it feel, man, to at some point becoming a number one in the market, but a few years ago you were underdog?
Yeah, that's true, man. That feels good. It feels a sense of fulfillment. The late nights, the hard work, coming from Nigeria. With Nigerians, we really make sure we're working hard to do the things we're supposed to do because we need more opportunity. So here, this is the best opportunity. I said, let me focus, let me get to the top, and that's what we're doing, brother. So we're getting to the top.
So something unique, you know, when I joined this company, Simi, how long have we been working together?
I've been here for 3 years, like 3 years now.
I've been
here for 3 years now.
So I'm super proud of you, man, seeing your growth, seeing the version of who you are today versus yourself 3 years ago. So one of the key things in this company, not only you become a professional in the industry, but you become an incredible leader and incredible mentor because you have more responsibility of helping others, mentoring others. So how can you give what you don't have? So that means you have to gain in order to give. And Simi today is actually one of the biggest mentors, mentoring a lot of folks and people that truly want that mentorship. Simi, when you become a broker in the company and you have a diverse market like yourself and being from Nigeria, are you at an advantage versus people that are not from the same country?
Absolutely. I take it as an advantage because most people think being African or if an immigrant, you're at a disadvantage. You come here, don't know the language, don't know the land, but I use it as a tool to help me take the advantage. I'm big on helping the Ethiopian community, the Nigerian community, the Ghanaian community, the Cameroon community. Everybody from Africa, I'm looking to help because there's not a lot of people teaching our community about IULs, infinite banking, annuities, long-term care, things our community needs. So I'm making sure that our community is being served and it's being helped, and we're having new leaders to rise up and serve their community as well.
I see that you speak a lot about generational wealth, and you're speaking a topic. You're bringing information that people have never heard before.
Right.
How is the Nigerian market being impacted, or how are they reacting to this version of yourself?
Absolutely, brother. Most Nigerians are typical about going to school, get a degree, right, become a doctor, lawyer, engineer. But what I've realized is that's not the only way to build wealth. In America, there's different ways to build wealth, but we're not taught it. We're just taught get a good job, get a degree, and that's it. I'm teaching them, hey, how can you start building wealth by making extra income in this economy? In this economy where inflation's at all-time high, they are more open to receive and learn more about these concepts that can help position them for success. So we're big on making an impact, teaching our community on how to grow their money the right way, tax-free and advantaged income, how to have a pension, or how to utilize these concepts to build wealth in America to take it back home to Africa to build back Africa. So people are being really receptive to it.
So Simi, is that correct that you actually are an engineer?
Yes,
is that
sir.
correct?
Yes,
You're
sir.
an engineer? You
Yes,
went
sir.
to what school?
I went to Towson University.
Towson University. Towson University is actually one of the top universities in the state of Maryland.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. It's number one, actually.
Number one. So actually, he is a student from the number one university in the state.
Absolutely.
He walks out as an engineer,
Software engineer.
and you start working with
Amazon.
So you had the dream job that everybody wanted.
I had it, man. It was great, but I realized something quick. I was trading my time for money. I was clocking in, I would clock out. I didn't have time with my family. I didn't have the freedom. I had someone that was wrapped in around with chains. I felt like I was a slave in this economy because I couldn't make extra income. So I would live paycheck to paycheck, even though I was making six figures. I knew the only way is business and entrepreneurship.
Wow. And you actually left that job?
I was able to leave, man. I replaced my income here in this business opportunity, and I walked away. I did this part-time, and then eventually I started making more part-time than my full-time job. So I had two incomes, and I was able to leave to go all in this, and I tripled and doubled my income.
What did your supervisor say when you put the resignation
Oh,
letter
man,
in?
they were shocked. They were surprised, right? But ironically, Amazon was already firing people anyway. So I knew, like, oh, wow, they're firing people anyway. Let me already, get my exit plan. So it was the perfect time. I said, hey, brother, I'm out. I want to go chasing my goals, and I'm going to go build my own goals and dreams instead of building yours goals and dreams.
So what I have seen in the Nigerian market, they're super hard workers, people with incredible principles and values and incredible work ethic.
Yeah.
What's different on Simi's side is that Simi actually is able to leverage a platform.
Yes, sir.
That is providing freedom and financial freedom for him and the people that he's mentoring. What's the next version of Simi the next 5 years? And how is this company helping you towards that plan?
This next 5 years, this company has been allowed me the ability to walk in my purpose, serve my community, and make an impact. It's allowed me to be able to help point people to Christ. People on my team are going to church. They're getting baptized. They're serving the community more because I have influence and impact. And I'm teaching them how to change their lives. People on my team are buying new cars. They're upgrading their life. They're able to retire their parents, do big things because I was obedient to my calling in life. So the next couple of versions of ourselves is this. We're going to keep growing, make an impact. We're opening our own office and leading our own office here in the DMV area and expanding rapidly to serve people across the country and make an impact. And then next thing you know, we're going to go back to Nigeria and open up an office in Nigeria too, brother.
Are you
yes,
serious?
Sir. That's the
So
name
that's
of
a declaration.
That's the declaration, brother. We're going to expand back to Africa, brother. Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Brother, I'm super proud of you, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Seriously,
Absolutely.
man. I'm super excited for your
Let's
growth
do it.
and what
Yes,
you're doing.
You too, brother.
And this is what this company does. It changes people's lives.
Yes,
the same
sir.
way Simi is changing his life,
Yes, sir.
you can change your life.
Absolutely.
If you're out there looking for a way out, maybe you were fired because the economy, because of the administration, because of whatever. Maybe you're at a point in life that you're looking for something different.
Yes, sir.
Maybe this is the way out. Maybe this is the platform.
This
So
is the platform.
seek out, just send a message. We would like to work with you and offer you the same platform that is changing Simi's life forever.
Let's do it. God bless. Let's do it, brother. Appreciate it.
I'm super excited here today. I'm actually with one of the top brokers in the state of Maryland, not only in the state, but in the whole East Coast. Austin, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, Dr. Said. Thank you.
How you doing, man? Something I hear out in the market. My background is that I spent a bit of time as well working with military and military contracts. But what I heard while I was doing that is that when you work military and you do this background, you're set for life.
Yeah.
But Austin is different. What I have seen in him, he's a person of principle, but he has hunger. When I say hunger, he's a person always always driving himself to becoming a better version of himself. So I'm super excited here today to actually interview him. Brother, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Why a person like yourself, super successful in military background, doing all the things that you're doing, why did you see an opportunity in financial services of our company?
Oh, man, I was actually looking for an opportunity. I was in a place where I needed an opportunity. When you go to the United States Naval Academy, I played football there at the Naval Academy for 4 years. And when you graduate, and this is a part of their pitch, you're in the top 3% income earners amongst your peers. Wow. And so you get a paycheck 2 weeks after you graduate, and it's coming in every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Are you right serious? After you graduate.
Are you serious?
And so a lot of people, a lot of my old friends, old teammates, they got complacent because they're at the top. But the only reason that we're in the top 3% of income earners is because most people, when they graduate, what do? They get an internship. They're not making any income. And the only way to make more money in the Marine Corps or in the military in general, time in service, time in grade. But what do you value more, your money or your time?
Time.
So I knew that, number one, there's a cap if I was going to continue that trajectory. Best case scenario, maybe $150,000, maybe $175,000 a year if I give 30 years of my life. I value my time more. And so I'm a financial management officer in the Marine Corps. I manage hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Every fiscal year, we're coming up on fiscal year closeout. It gets crazy. But I knew that my income was directly tied to my impact that I had on the people's lives. And so if I'm, putting out $100 million, $200 million, $300 million, a quarter, right? What am I doing with that money? It's going to beans, bullets, Band-Aids. How is it impacting my community? And so when I saw this opportunity right here, and I saw that I could put millions into my community instead of taking it away in terms of taxpayers' dollars, it was a no-brainer for me. And then God has just put his hand on our business over the last 3.5 years. We built a multi-six-figure business. So now I have no cap on my income. The Marine Corps, it needs me more than I need it.
Of course.
Right? And so I've been able to build a business that now has replaced my full-time income. And so now I can walk away stress-free, where a lot of people work 30 years for a pension, but guess what? They leave and they still get a job.
Austin, I was reading this and it truly blew my mind. It says that most military folks that are complacent believe that they're set for life.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, why is that the case? Because this guy's highly talented, this guy's highly qualified, has all kinds of skills, but then they retire, they're out, they're waiting for the paycheck. So maybe it could be that paycheck is an obstacle in their lives for them to move forward and they're complacent. I don't understand that. Why is that?
Have you ever heard the phrase, good is the enemy of great? So when you join the military, you're good. You're going to be good.
And this is what you hear out there.
You're going to be good. And so why would I take a risk and bet on myself to be great if I'm good? And so think about this, man. You leave.
So that's why most people are good,
but not
great.
Yeah. And it's the reason that there's a 1% is not because there's not enough space at the top. There's a 1% because only 1% of people are willing to do what it takes to get there. And for me, I couldn't get complacent and say, hey, I'm just going to get this disability check. And I don't want learned hopelessness in my family. I don't want that to be a generational curse. I want earned success. And so I want to lay down a blueprint of successful, ambitious entrepreneurs, owners, producers, contributors to society. And so I had to break those curses, man. I had to break those curses.
One of the key things that you read out there is that actually the biggest obstacle for a person who is highly skilled and talented is fear and risk. So maybe they're fearful of taking that risk. That's why they're simply good and not excellent.
Exactly. I'll settle for giving you 30 years of my time for a consistent $4,000 or $5,000 pension plan after those 30 years. For me, that wasn't enough.
That's not enough.
I wanted more for my life, increased lifestyle for my family, and I knew that I could make a bigger impact, increase my influence amongst my peers, and ultimately that would lead to more income, which is done. That's ultimately what it's done.
Brother, I'm super proud of you, man, seeing your growth in the company, seeing your impact, seeing what you're doing in the community. And let me ask you this. What's the next version of Austin the next 5 years? And how is this company helping you increase your leadership, increase your influence and your identity out in the market? Because there's another version of your next 5 years.
For sure.
What's that?
Yeah. So your identity is composed of three things: the books that you read, the meetings that you attend, and the people that you associate yourself with. And so number one, I'm reading 3 to 5 books a month. Reading 3 to 5 books a month, I'm constantly reinventing, expanding my mental capacity. And then I get to come into environments and meetings and conferences and meet people like yourself, multi-7-figure earners who can now shift my mindset, shift my identity, and man, I'm going to be honest, challenge me to keep going and striving for more. Because I saw a guy like yourself who was good. You were a doctor. You had doctor income. What makes a guy like that want to go and get more? So why would I settle if he's not settling? So that's the next best version of me. The next best version of me is going out, being a kingdom builder, right? I want to go out and make an impact on my community and build leaders who make a large impact here on earth, so that when we get up in heaven, God says, hey, you've done well down on earth. I'm going to give you a large responsibility in heaven. That's the next version of me, bud.
So, seeing the growth that you're experiencing, Austin, seeing the growth of the company, this organization, the biggest impact is not what we're doing. It's actually within ourselves.
Who we're becoming.
Who we're becoming, man. I'm seeing
becoming.
how this company's changing our lives, man. Like seeing all this. It's like everybody here is a whole different version of what I actually met 3 years ago.
Exactly.
So if you're out there, maybe you have a military background, maybe you're a person looking for something different in maybe you're a person who's a victim of this economy, all the issues, everything happening right now, and you're looking for a way out. Maybe you're looking for a second income. Please write us, send us a message. You can work with folks like Austin, like myself, and a company that will change your life forever.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Joe, how you doing, sir?
Good, sir. How you doing?
How's everything going, man?
I'm alive and well. How about yourself?
Everything going good, man. We're super excited. We're here at a fast start school in Baltimore, Maryland, and we're super packed here today. And it's not only an incredible blessing, but a unique opportunity to be here with my great brother, Mr. Joe. And Joe and myself, we have been working now together for a bit over, maybe 4 years, right?
It's about 4 years.
So a unique thing about this company is that it brings together all kinds of people from different backgrounds, all kinds of different walks of life. Joe, what's your background?
Yeah, so a little bit about my background. I'm originally from California, played football, had a football scholarship to the University of Utah. When I got done, I transferred to the University of Idaho, worked on my master's, had a professional tryout with the Broncos. Then I played overseas in Germany for a year. Then I came back home to America, like what's next for me? And I got introduced to the financial service industry, where I've been able to connect with people like a Dr. Said Daibes and expand the mission and the vision of the crusade with our company here with Integrity Marketing Group and SOS Financial.
A unique thing about our company is that you see our agents, you don't see agents like this anywhere. Not only we're growing in the business side, but growing as leaders, growing as mentors, growing as folks of influence out there and bringing value to the market. So Joe, let me ask you this. Who are you helping out in the market?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is this. When we talk about this industry, the average agent in our industry is a 61-year-old white male. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all, being 61 white or male. But the problem is this. Many demographics are being left out. And so for me, I'm a 33-year-old African-American male. I have access to a market that companies like Pacific Life, Mutual of Omaha, National Life Group, Nationwide, they want access to our markets. And so I'm helping the Gen Xers, the Gen Zs, the millennials, the minorities, women, people that were not taught about money and finances. When I grew up, I knew nothing about money and finances. I was told, go make money and save, put it in a big piggy bank, put it under your bed. But I was never told how to invest and make my dollar grow to 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. I knew nothing about that. And so we're helping to educate the community about the importance of money and finance.
And besides that, we get paid very well.
We do.
Is that the case?
100%. We get paid very well in this industry. It's a very lucrative industry. If you go on Google, that has created the most seven-figure earners, it's the insurance industry, and that's what we do. And you're around people like a Dr. Said Daibes, who's expanding, growing his business, transitioning from being in the government, doctor, nuclear medicine, me playing football, and we're coming into this industry, no background, no understanding of how this industry used to work. We got trained and developed in this industry, and now we're taking over and impacting the world.
So I will tell you this, if you're out there, you're looking for something different. Maybe you're a victim of this economy. Maybe you were laid off because of all the cuts and all the things happening in this economy. You're looking for a way out. You're looking maybe for a second income. Maybe you're looking for a place where you can come in and grow as a leader as well. And maybe as a businessman, businesswoman. Besides that, you're looking for that income. This is the platform. We need people like you. We need people that are self-thinkers, people that want to impact, people that want to grow their influence. And besides that, we're actually at a very, very small place where we're going to be in the future. The biggest growth of this company is in the future. So please reach out to Joe, reach out to me. We're interested in working with you.
Looking forward to connecting with you. Want to connect with us on social media. I'm Mr. Businessman on Instagram. And of course, you can connect with Mr. Dr. Said Daibes. I appreciate you for allowing me to come talk with you.
I appreciate you, brother. It's really a pleasure working with you, man. Hey, brother, how you doing?
What's going on, Said?
What's up, man?
All right.
Brother, how long have we been working together?
Wow. Now 4 years. 4 years. Been mentoring me for about 4 years now.
4 years. So I will tell you, one of the biggest things in this company is that people connect, people become family. Not only family, but people actually have their backs. Yep. I have his back, he has mine. At the end of the day, what this company does brings people from all different walks of life together into a single family. This is what this company is all about. Company of principles and values. So, brother, your background is sports.
Yes.
You did multiple industries in the past, professional. You went to college. What drew you to the financial services industry, and why are you still in this industry?
Okay. I mean, it's crazy to keep it short. I mean, a couple of years ago, I was introduced to this opportunity by a cousin I had. She said she wanted to open up a family brokerage. And me, I'm like, okay, anything she want, like she's like my sister, I supported it, came on board. Best decision I probably made in my life, changed my life, changed my family's life. And fast forward to today, honestly, the reason why I'm still around and the reason why this is so significant being a life insurance agent in this industry, because I don't resemble your average agent, right? And I know that my community was never taught about money, finances, leaving a legacy for their family. So I know, like, if I impact 10 people and I go speak to 10 more people to work with, like we work together, we can make a change and impact the world and really bridge this wealth gap.
It's remarkable because if you see the market, there's no agents like us.
Right.
I haven't seen another one like you around.
Right. It's crazy. Like, I'm like, whoa.
I haven't seen another one like me around.
And every day I'm like, dang, I'm a life insurance. Like, I change lives. So
the value of this company is that we're helping markets that even if they think about helping, they cannot help. But at the end of the day, it's just incredible value that we're bringing. Not only that, but helping markets, high risk markets that probably nobody even has a tool to access that market. Yeah. And we're actually slowly changing people's lives a day at a time. And this is what this company does. Brings people together, yes. Leaders together, people that eventually become families, and even a bond more stronger than even a blood family. Yeah. But at the end of the day, brother, I'm super grateful to actually work with you.
I'm blessed and honored to work with you.
See your growth, man. See what you're doing. See, your impact.
Thank you.
What's the next version of yourself, man? Next 5 years, where you're headed? Wow. What's happening in your life, and how is this company helping you achieve that in the next 5 years?
Wow. Okay. Powerful. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in this world, the economy. So really, I know if, like, from a smaller scale, we start, regionally, then we get, nationally, but to have an impact nationally, just increasing my microphone, right? What does that mean? Have more influence where there's different needs that our people need. So if I have a crazy influence, I can increase my microphone. I have a platform, change a lot of different lives and different aspects like sex trafficking, different things that is illegal within the country. People need us. Problem is they just don't know where to go, who to talk to, bridge the wealth gap, create homes for maybe the homeless. Like, there's a lot of things going on. That's gonna require me to, double down, impact more lives, get an influence. Money has to be involved to change the world. I'm thinking internationally within the next 3 to 5 years.
So just like my colleague here, if you're a person out there that is looking for something different, you're looking for an opportunity, you're looking for a way to generate a second income, increase your influence, increase your identity, and improve the next version of yourself, this could be a great platform that will allow you that capacity. So if you're out there, please reach out. We want to see how we can help you as well. Eric, how are you doing, sir?
Good. Said, good to see you. Thank you for having me.
We're super excited to have you in Maryland, man. It's incredible to have Pacific Life. People in the financial services industry, here Pacific Life is the #1 company in the market. So it's an incredible blessing for a company to be able to work with your company. But a key question is, why will Pacific Life want to work with us? Well, what's behind that?
Yeah, great question. And, Pacific Life has an opportunity to choose their distribution partners. And when we look across the country and who distributes to the communities in the best, ethical, most important way, PHP's core values match Pacific Life's core values. So we chose PHP because of the similarities.
We hear that a lot of people in the market, very elites, very important, high, influential network folks, work with Pacific Life, right? So it's an incredible opportunity for our company to be able to leverage your experience, your resources, and overall your credibility in the market, because like Pacific Life at some point was something that was not reachable to us, right? But today it's an incredible company with incredible tools that are impacting our communities. How is this relationship improving the way you do distribution in the underserved market?
Well, I think that is key, right? The underserved market is something that we really haven't been focusing on. One of the reasons why Pacific Life is #1 in the IUL space is because about 40% of the Fortune 500 companies, the executive members, actually are insured by Pacific Life. Wow. So we've been doing a lot of high income, high net worth planning. We want to also diversify our portfolio and start working with underserved communities, which is why it's so valuable with this relationship with PHP. So we're here to support you to deliver good solutions to the community.
We're truly not only excited, brother, but we're truly blessed to be able to offer Pacific Life to our communities, to all the markets, business owners, and everybody out there. But it's actually something that actually gives us credibility, because people out there will say, oh, Pacific Life is a company super exclusive, high credibility, high net worth. So if the company's working with us, that means that we're super legit. So I'm super grateful, brother. Thank you for this relationship. Thank you for showing up. Something unique is that we have an event here today, and the company is here. The only company today to have boots in the ground representation today, showing us, training us, educating us. So we're super grateful, brother.
So happy to be here.
Thank you
so much, Said.